Hey, what's going on, guys? CKMK420 here, back again with another episode. I'm recording this like really late at night here. Let me see, what time is it? 12:48 at night. Yeah, me and my friend are here. I was just playing some Horizon, and then I was able to unlock how to tame a thunderjaw. And I remember, if you watch my stream, like the one thing I want to do is just tame a thunderjaw. It's probably one of the most satisfying things. So in this clip, I'm going to show you, or these two clips, I'm going to show you how to tame and kill a thunderjaw. Alright, so when you start off, this is the cauldrons, which you need to get to upgrade your taming staff stick thing. I guess I don't exactly know what you call it. But in this clip, so you see I put down all my traps, and then I make sure I go for the disc launchers first on the thunderjaws. So once I take off both of the thunderjaw's disc launchers, which means he doesn't have that much long ranged attacks. So make sure to take both of them off. And then you gotta go for the cannons on the side of his head. And I cannot stress this enough. Make sure you have enough equipment. And you see my health, it's got the 3 pluses, and there's gonna be enough around for you to make sure that you have enough healing, because it's a short area, and so when he charges, he does a lot of damage, especially if you're not ready. And make sure you bring enough supplies. I cannot stress that enough. I know I've already said this, but seriously. Alright, so now that both of his cannons are off, you're gonna want to go for the radar on the top of his head. And then nextly, what you're gonna do is you're gonna see me tie down the thunderjaw. You can see I use the rope caster, right? And then I look for the disc launcher, because when you knock it off, you can use it against him. So I look for the disc launcher. I'm like, okay, you don't have to do this. I just did it to make sure. So I used a lot of rope caster ammo just to make sure that he was fully on the ground. Like, you see that little thing that's underneath the red dot? That means he's aware. So that means that he's fallen over. I go over and pick up the disc launcher. You want to go and aim for the heart area, which you can open up by using the sharp shot bow if you're a lower arrow. No, if you're a lower level, if you're a lower level, then you can use sharp shot bow. It's really helpful with the higher enemies. And then you see here that I make sure that I have enough rope caster ammo, put down another rope cast, and then shoot him with fire, just get a little bit of damage in there. So I check for my traps and I check for the next disc launcher. I can't speak today. Sorry, guys. Check for the next disc launcher. Oh, and make sure to watch out for that one attack, because I don't think there's a way to stop that attack. Like, I don't think there's a way to, like, dismantle it. So you just gotta make sure you know where to dodge and roll out of that. So I tie him down a little bit more. I find the disc launcher. Tie him down a little bit more just to make sure. And this is where I wasn't smart. I used up all my ammo when I shouldn't have, and then I got the disc launcher and then just fired away, which that should have been the end of him. Which then that was it. And then I'm just gonna tell you guys this one thing. Make sure to loot the bosses. The bosses give so much good stuff. You probably can't see it because I'm probably not going to zoom in on that, but they give such good stuff, and you just gotta make sure you override the core right there. You get a little animation. And this might be a little bit of a spoiler, but it's gonna tell you what you are able to unlock now, because this should be the highest level cauldron that you're gonna do, and it's gonna be the last cauldron, or it should be at least. So it's going to tell you that you are now able to tame the Stormbird, which is the hawk, the Stormbird and Thunderjaw, and the Rockbreaker. The Rockbreaker, if you haven't had that, I recommend, quote unquote, looking for it. Yeah, good luck with that. Make sure you scan it. Thank you guys for this clip. And yeah, so next up, we have Red Maw. So this is one of the side missions. Red Maw is probably one of the biggest and baddest and like most annoying thunderjaw you'll ever go against. He will give you a hell of a time. I'm not even joking when I say this. Like, he legit took me like 2 hours to beat. So he has the same spots as the thunderjaw, like a normal thunderjaw, but he's really strong. But I found a tactic. Okay, so do what you did before. Take off all the side cannons and the disc launchers. Locate the disc launchers. Bring your rope caster. But there's going to be a tree in the back. So he can't go past a certain area. That's why I hug the tree line. See, because he can't go past a certain area, I'm there shooting him, trying to remove as much armor as possible, as much body parts to remove his health. And so he can't cross that line, so then he goes back and retreats. So at certain times, he'll like come right up to you and try and shoot you, but you just hide behind the tree and you'll be perfectly fine. I'm telling you guys this, you'll be perfectly fine. And I'm gonna say this again. Bring enough supplies. Even if it's like, oh, you have enough wood. No, especially if you're using like the kind of setup I had, wood like was so hard to like gather and everything because there isn't that many resources, and just guys know there's a campfire right there. So if you're having trouble with the mission, you want to go back, you can use your campfire and come back later. I haven't tested like everything out exactly yet, but I know that'll happen. And always just make sure just to scan for the weak points every now and then, because all of his weak points are off. And especially a really good place to go is after, like right there, you see me aim for the top of the forehead. So make sure to go for the disc launchers, the face cannons, and then remove a lot of the armor, open the heart cages, and then go for the head thing. I forget what it's called, but it's like a data memory thing. So go for that. It takes away a lot of his health. Like he's at like I guess 45% health or something by then. I can't remember exactly what he was at, but I took it out and I dropped him all the way down to like 10%. Then he loses sight of me, and look, if he was able to get me, he would, but this tree basically hugs the line between where he can come and not. So basically in this next clip, I brought him down really low. You can see he's limping, I guess. Yeah, he's limping. I removed his tail, his side cannons, all the stuff I told you. So I brought the disc launcher. I found it. And then I have my rope launcher also. Just make sure you guys bring this, because this is really helpful. It ties them down and they cannot move. So just gotta wait for a perfect moment when they're not expecting, and then make sure to dodge a little bit of that. I got lucky there. I could have almost died. So make sure, and it'll like always stun him in like his tracks if he's doing a move. Since there was no ammo and I didn't have any more time to craft, I just picked up the thing and just fired away. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, smash that like button. And for more Horizon commentary, comment down below. New videos will be coming out soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see all you dudes in the next episode. Bye bye.